My name is Bea Hurd. I'm a sculpture major and I'll be graduating in 2021. So my body of work lately, I've been directly inspired by Utah and its suburbs. So I wanted to explore ideas of domesticity and specifically like women's place in home and in the workplace. So I've taken the sink as a iconic symbol of women in the workplace and how we view where housewives are right now. And then I wanted to juxtapose it with putting the doilies in the sink, because doilies are historically made by women who've been confined to the home as a way of contributing financially to their family. So then with the piece, you would displace the doilies by putting them into a sink basin and displace the sink by taking it out of the setting of a kitchen, so that people can ask where these objects are supposed to be and what we normally associate with these objects. So I wanted to take Katherine's Courtyard into the context of the broader region where it is, because Utah happens to have the lowest gender equality in the workplace right now, whereas the University of Utah is recognized for having a really low gender discrepancy in the university. So I thought that was an interesting juxtaposition. And then I wanted to bring this conversation of women in the workplace into a university where Katherine's Courtyard is, because it's an institution where we're all preparing for our career in the future. So it seemed like an ideal place. I think it impacts my career by giving me the opportunity to take my art outside of the normal context that it's seen, outside of the sculpture department room and just being seen by my peers. I could bring it to a broader audience and get the input and the views on people that are not just art students and not just people who I've talked about my art in depthly with. I think it's interesting because I've viewed making this piece in a very different way. I've had to kind of reach outside of my own wants for this piece, because normally I'm content with a piece if I think it meets the interests and the symbolism that I want. But with this piece, I've been having to think about if it would translate to a broader audience, and if the symbolisms that I've chosen, like a doily and a sink, if they would be readable to a broader audience. Also taking into context that it's a piece that is in a public place and not just seen in a gallery, so is it aesthetically pleasing? Will people want to be seeing this on a daily basis? I think that's interesting.